Hey everybody, I'm Sarah. Welcome back to our furniture flipping adventure. I'm glad you could join us today. I have this project and I've been making plans of how I wanted to make it over for weeks now, and I'm so excited to get started. I bought this piece at a garage sale. It came in a set with another shorter dresser and a bed. I'm going to do those projects completely different, so each one is going to be unique and I'm excited to do all of them, but especially this one. So let's get started.
Please ignore the mess behind me while I get to cleaning this piece. Pieces like this look deceptively okay, but as I get cleaning it, I find that there is much dirt and grime and oil hidden just beneath this seemingly clean surface. My cleaner of choice today is Crud Cutter. It's a degreaser that you can buy at Home Depot or probably most big box hardware stores. It does a great job of removing old dirt and oil from the pieces, and then I'll go back over with a water rinse. Now you're going to see that the bucket that I used to rinse my rag out in turned out absolutely dark and filthy. Always clean your pieces before you start, even if they look clean. My plan is to leave the drawer fronts in their natural wood condition, so this one curved drawer with the detail in the middle did give me a little bit of problem because my sander doesn't work in this situation. I'm going the old-fashioned way by hand and then using stripper on some of the areas that I wasn't able to get. Now, before anyone suggests in the comments that I try the easy off oven cleaner method that's been floating around, just let me say that I'm not interested in using chemicals that have not been tested and made for wood on my furniture projects. It's just not something I want to do, not something I want to try, not something I'm willing to risk this beautiful piece on. So while others may do it, I'm just going to skip it and do it the good old-fashioned way. Make sure if you're using stripper that you wear gloves to protect your hands and dispose of it properly. I wanted to paint this piece a gray that leaned towards purple so it would match the transfer that I have for it. So I started out with a thing of gray and mixing up some red and blue to make it dark purple to mix in with that gray, and then I kept tweaking it with some blue until I dumped a bunch more red than I expected into it, and now it is more like a purple leaning gray rather than a gray leaning towards purple, but it is what it is, so I'm rolling with it. I've always kind of steered away from purples out of fear that they would look cheap instead of rich, more like Barney instead of royal, or just too young and childish. but I actually kind of love this mauvish purple color that I accidentally stumbled upon. You'll have to tell me down in the description if you like it as well. And it actually matched my transfer surprisingly well for being a complete accident. I gave a light sand in between coats of my purple paint, and it only needed 2 coats, so my concoction of purple covered really nicely. The transfer I'm using today is by Dixie Belle's Bells and Whistle line. It is called Buds and Branches, and it's my first time using this particular transfer, but not my first time using transfers. For me, at least, the hardest part of a transfer is deciding where everything is going to go. I love that you can cut things up and change things and make them fit your specific furniture piece, but that also means that you have to use your imagination, which for me sometimes means my brain goes into overdrive and overthinks and second guesses nearly every flower I put down. So that process took me a lot longer than it should have. But once I got it all figured out and put on, the process is simply rubbing until the design sticks to your piece and pulling back the clear backing to reveal your beautiful transfer. I'm not sponsored by Dixie Belle, but I do enjoy their transfers. They add a beautiful touch of artistic flair if you're like me and you can't do it by hand. Didn't that mistaken purple color turn out pretty perfect in the end? I absolutely love how this dresser came out, and I can't wait to read down in the comments what you guys think of it too. So make sure you leave me a comment and a like, and I'll respond to your comments as soon as I see them. Thank you so much for joining me on today's adventure and our first flip of the new year. Next week's flip is already underway, and I'm excited to show you that one as well. Until then, I'm Sarah with our furniture flipping adventure. Bye.